Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Where the fuck am I going? Who the hell could I be? All this time I've been lost. Vessel trapped in the sea. Chains holding my legs. I just want to be free. Fist picking my fro. Hell yeah, they know it. Heritage keep going. You can see it in my phenotypes and that damn Indian showing. This knowledge keeping me steady. 45 on my hip and my armor man stay ready. I hit the streets in my Chevy. Blunt burning, smoke in heaven. Man, here you go, I got plenty. Prayers up for what's in it. In the land I lost many. Cause every nigga ain't friendly. And every man ain't melly. No D-bows but Stanley. No heroes for my family. Why the pigs killing us daily. Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Where the fuck do you come from? Kidnapping our babies. 11 million abortions. Whole country is scorching. Natives stealing my portion. Bitch, give me my land back. We ain't signed no contracts. Why you wasting all of our trust funds? We don't know who your dad is, but we know who your kinfolk. Take the food off of my plate. Eat that shit with my folk. You invader. Motherfucking invader. Invader. This is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Invader, for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Hey yeah. 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 All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. Invader, this is for the invader. Invader, send home the invader. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give them all praises. Give them all praises. Hey yeah. 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 Hey yeah, 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 hey yeah.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now.
The moment you realize it's people that you love that you're gonna have to leave behind. I was told out. Look, we at war. Everybody can't go though. Some of us vibing high. Everybody can't go though. Some of y'all might leave family behind. Everybody can't go though. Could've completed, but you get deleted. Some people are defeated, so you feel deleted. And knowledge is medicine, know when you need it. If everyone go, I'ma know that you cheated. You think I'm conceited, I'm feeling completed. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Look. Everybody can go though, beat it. You was ascending and starting to win. No pretending, actually win. Low vibrations, boxing you in. Who keep letting them toxins in? All my people are toxin us. Everyone on our toxin land. Ancient like cosmology. I am the source I go with. Then I can't go unless I go to win. Really, a guy supposed to win. Anyone that's trying to get with me, just start doing the most you in. Trying to turn up, it goes to 10. Blood type O, you almost in. Minarchin, we all go in. G, I'm a rule, we all go in. Ready to water, but can't make you drink. No, I'm not here to just make you think. If anything, I'm here to just make you fight. It's all off, just make it right. Everybody ain't with it. Let me tell you, I don't like breathing. Freedom ain't free, you broke, I get it. Let me tell you, you don't like breathing. Can't even wake you up, you sleeping. Niggas are sleeping, scalping season. Some of y'all sleep through all this treason. Government beefing, now you vegan. Need autonomy, really don't need them. Now we rise, this house is freedom. Really gonna hurt my heart to leave them. Really gonna hurt my heart to leave them. This is simulation or a cycle. They be hating on you for survival. That's why I don't mess with the Bible. Ain't nobody tribal going viral. We original, we hold the title. Lot of work to do, how you idle. Ain't no false idols in they bio. We ancient for ancient in Ohio. Say what you want and do what you do, but I'm starting to get, I don't know about you. Gotta go with think, ain't go on YouTube. If you think you know, you ain't got no clue. Say what you want and do what you do, but I'm starting to get it, I don't know if you do. Gotta go with think, ain't go on YouTube. You thinking you know, you ain't got no clue. War, we at war. Everybody can't go though. Some of us vibing high. Everybody can't go though. Some of y'all might leave family behind. Everybody can't go though. Could've completed, but you get deleted. Some people are defeated, so you feel deleted. And knowledge is medicine, know when you need it. If everyone go, I'ma know that you cheated. You think I'm conceited, I'm feeling completed. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Look, got it. Everybody can't go though, beat it.
To all the ancestors that put in here to the tears with some more offering.
Going out to the Olmec, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee, you know me, the whole me is OG, coming to restore the crown of the Olmec, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee, you know me, the whole me is OG, coming to restore the crown of the old.
Ancestors fought me. I'm more that vid dynasty live inside me. Moon goddess is worth native made for greatness. Yeah, wild with natural style. Rain dancer under the moon, knock through the pearly gates. Escape from Spain to Panama. We still ahead of y'all. Never racing, just slow pacing to the top of the dome. We stand tall, y'all. Never lazy to walk, clap. It's slap back for all the more talking Shinnecock. Never stop. A little petite, but never retreat. 10K is doggone tall, y'all. Chopper riding, we awake, verity streaming, ET beaming, blood chop, lightsaber walker, wolf talker, never stop.
To the Olmec, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee, you know me, the whole me is OG, coming to restore the crown of the Olmec, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee, you know me, the whole me is OG, coming to restore the crown of the
Tomahawk chop, an entire city block. Big Buffalo people coming back to wreck shop. Hip hop, a modern pop, can't stop the rebirth for raw. Indigenous rock with the native chant. Christ war dance. At a glance, anyone who glance at the Shechem war dance. Chief Seven Feather Owl, the Moorish Colin Powell. Make all these 14th Amendment rappers throw in the towel. Square, compass, and tribal. These masons taking oaths, disrespecting ancestors, selling their souls to ghosts. I raise my glass, make a toast to Aboriginal hosts, traveling through the cosmos. That's most, meaning that's on top. My wounded knee bandaged up. Black Hawk, what's up? Geronimo skull. We taking it back from the tomb of the bones when we coming in the
rooms and resume like Hallmark, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee. You know me, the homie is OG, coming to restore the crown of the Hallmark, Montauk, Shinnecock, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Washita, Blackfoot, Abenaki, Seminole, Muskogee. You know me, the homie is OG, coming to restore the crown of the
Open
OG.
up the heavens, let the sunshine in. The Jupiter tears and empress are about to begin. Giving love to all the ancestors that's tuning in. Here comes the offering.
Shout out to all the American Aborigines that's in the field from this grand rising, man. How is everybody feeling today, man? Hopefully my sound is good. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. I want to make sure the microphone and audio is good on you guys in. How you feeling today? I just want to talk to some of my family, man. Some of the American Indians, some of my Aboriginals, some of my FBA brothers and sisters, man. I want to really lock it in. You know what I'm saying? I really want to lock it in and get to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we got to work on, and I got a poll in the chat. So before I get into the actual conversation, I want to say peace and blessings and love to everybody that's tuning in here tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in here tuning in tonight. Okay. Hopefully all is well. Shout out to everybody in the building. Who is this that just text me? I don't know who the hell it is. I'll call them back later. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hate when people call me right when I go live. You know that I'm live, all right? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's get the energies up, man. Let me go through and shout out everybody that's in here with us tonight. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me shout out everybody in this building. Ghetto Child Clinic, C. Roberts. Shout out to Darius Matthews, Darius McNair, Mr. Sig, C-No Sports, Abadayu. I got the juice, the realest N-word alive. Who else we got in here? Brandon Rogers. Shout out to Mr. Brandon Rogers. Christopher Creer. Shout out to my brother in Hawaii. Trufu Wood. Barbara Banks. Big Dog Philly OG. D3D. Shout out to the Empress. Shout out to you, Elder. Good to see you in here. Valenda. Shout out to Don Philly. Bronze Flat Power. Equator 7. Mother of Dragons. Janetta Abdullah. MT Soul. And Janine C. Shout out to you guys, man. Make sure y'all share the live stream today, man. I just want to talk to y'all, man. I think it's a few things that we have to do as Aboriginals, man. It's time. It's time. We're going to continue to put out this information, but I believe it's now time to start mobiling and turning up and putting boots on the ground. 2023 is the year of boots on the ground. You know, I really want to see more people connecting. I really want to see more people outside. I want to see more people vibing. I want to see more awareness in our community. We should be able to look back, examine, take notes, and see the areas that is lacking the communication, that is lacking the awareness of this history, and how we can apply it and how it could benefit us. Being in your proper uniform is always a benefit. Knowing exactly who you are is always a power. And now we won't have to start working on economic footings. And the way we start working with economic footings is identifying who are your people, who can you shop with, and how can you create more in your neighborhood. And this is one of the biggest things that we want to start applying. So this year, 2023, I'm taking initiative to start hitting boots on the ground. We're going to hit a few neighborhoods. And I think I'm going to start off with the DC area. I want to put together something very big for you guys. So around May, we're going to be doing some fire things, man. We're going to be doing the link up. We're going to be hitting boots on the ground, hitting the neighborhoods, giving awareness about what we have planned for Aboriginal people. We want to build economic communities based off of who we are within our communities, heavily deprived areas. We want to be able to generate economic footing in them areas. We want to be able to give back. education and social resource to the children. We want to be able to have a place for them to be able to come and be able to enjoy and have fun and have a recess time, but also have education time, being educated by the 100% truth of who we are and by your people. We don't want to see outsiders in our in our communities, setting up shop, taking away and misleading our people. So we want to start taking the initiative of doing that. So I'm putting together a meetup also, besides hitting boots on the ground and hitting the neighborhood. During that same event, we are going to do a meetup at the Smithsonian, and we are going to be going hard body with some of the Smithsonian records and some of the hit information. We're going to try to get some of my brothers and sisters down there that have access to some of these hitting rooms and other access keys and doors that we don't want to get through. So sometime in May, I will be releasing the exact date, but in May, we will be doing a meetup in Washington, D.C. We are going to the Smithsonian. I would like to see 100 Aborigines there. I mean, if not more. I want to see everybody involved with this. I want to see all boots on the ground. We're going to need all hands on deck. Everybody just get with me. If you good with event planning, if you good with socializing, if you good with mobilizing, hit me up. We need all hands on deck, man. We're gonna put in some work this year. That's just the one of many. Chief Holiday is on boots on the ground. Aboriginal TV is boots on the ground. Big Aboriginal Power is boots on the ground. So we taking it to the streets, y'all. And the essence has always been the streets. The essence is always going to the heavily deprived area. We've been operating off of cyber and YouTube. Now it's time to take the same energy, the same people, the same information, the same vibrational frequencies that we got to teach our people. We're taking it to the streets. So in May, I want to see all you guys there with Aboriginals Invade the Smithsonian. So, that's the name of the event, man. We're going to be going down there. We're going to be going through the neighborhoods in D.C., conversating, chopping it up. A lot of these brothers already done heard these whispers of who they are. We just going to ignite that fire that's already inside of my brothers and sisters. So, yeah, man, hopefully y'all guys are looking forward to that, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I also need everybody to understand that I know times get hard within this information. I know it seems like it's been forever. It's only been maybe 10 years flat that this information has been around, and really within the last 5 years it's been amplified. So for those that's having a hard time, and for those that want to give up, for those that's on autopilot, for those that just want to give up, I'm here to tell you, listen, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Get your hands back on the wheel. Control your lane. We got a lot more work to do as brothers and sisters that's in the same position, but we're going to need each and every one of you guys to uplift one another. We are all we got when it comes to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes I have to sit back and understand that we got to gather the brothers and sisters that's like-minded instead of being combative with the brothers that's not, because it's an initiative that we got to take place and we have to move. And there's good brothers in our community that has ties, they have the motive, they have the energy, and they have the heart and the soul to lead the people as well. And we're going to need all hands on deck. I'm not y'all leader. I'm just y'all big brother. And as together, we going to come together and lead our folks together with one arm locked around another one. So this is the motivation that we need, and this is the initiative that we're going to take. So in May, like I said, we hitting boots on the ground. I want to do it as an Aboriginal event. Like I said, if you with the event planning, please hit me up on my email, call me on my phone. The phone number is on the screen. So, like I said, for those that want to give up, don't give up, brothers and sisters. We are here. If you need to reach out to a brother and sisters, hit us up. I know things get serious. I know things get shady. Listen, man, I'm one of the honest brothers in the community, and I want to let y'all know I'm here. And as a brother in the community that puts off as a teacher that people may even look up to, I want to let y'all know I'm not here to be looked up to. I'm here to be looked down to. I'm here to serve you guys as well. So let me know if you guys need anything. Do not hesitate to hit Big Aboriginal Power up. And I just want to make that be known. So Yeah, man. So, man, I just want to say, man, the work that we're doing in the Aboriginal community is good. Shout out to y'all that has been involved with this. I just want to give y'all your own credit, but it's a lot more work that we need to do. It's a lot more organizing we need to do. And this is not for my own good. This is not for your own pleasure. This is strictly and simply for the youth. At the end of the day, by the time my goals will get reached, I'm gonna be at an age where this really doesn't matter to me. So I'm setting all this up to set the future up for the youth. And this is what we do it for. You understand me? And it's a reason when brothers come from the heart, when brothers speak truth, they do not monetize the channel. They do not promote the channel. They shadow ban the channel. And this is why I keep going. It motivates me because I'm doing something right. I see the same brothers and sisters. I see new brothers and sisters coming into the channel. I see the channel growth from its inception. And I appreciate you guys. But we got a lot more work. And so listen, man, I'm going to be taking donations all leading up to the whole event. We're going to be going down. It's going down. It's going down. So yeah, man, we'll start that real soon. But listen, we already putting the thing together. So man, all help is appreciated. Like I said, we need all hands on deck. So yeah, man, it's a lot of work we got to put in, and I know a lot of you guys are ready to put in on it. So once we start getting into these neighborhoods and show how we can start working immediately with things that can help their neighborhood and that's going to bring economic funding to the most deprived and heavily economic deprived areas in the communities, is going to be a key for them to use. And we need to lay down the template and we need to lay down the blueprint for this. And it's not just with one city. It's going to start with just all cities. We start with one right now, and it's going to be a 1,000 here soon. Then it's going to be 1 million. And you understand what I'm saying? We're going on and on and on to spread this knowledge, and we're going to start mobiling the information. Big Aboriginal power cannot be everywhere, and I probably won't be able to make it to every place. But we do have like-minded brothers and sisters that have the same goals, that are in your area, that is going to be able to mobile the information and hit the streets, and I'm going to be a part of it as much as I can. So if anyone else have any questions out there based off of solutions and things like that, and dealing with hitting the boots on the ground, drop it in the chat, put it in the donation, and ask the question however you want to do it, and I'll try to respond back to your questions or your statements in the chat. So yeah, man, one of the main focus is hitting the boots on the ground. I'm going to continue to keep putting out the information. I'm getting in the right contacts with the certain people that's dealing with the general education field, and we trying to learn how to create a curriculum, right, based off of methodology that we concede to use, and they can be inserted in Western education. Our babies need to hear true Aboriginal history. And it need to be side by side, slash in parentheses, with so-called Black history and with so-called Indian history. And we need to make this clear to where it is. We need to give our babies the truth and who they are, because they're growing up with this miscellaneous story. They're growing up with a half-truth, and the images that's portrayed, the people that is telling it to them doesn't understand, or they do understand, and they're doing it on purpose for indoctrinated reasons. I'm not doing it for indoctrinated reasons. We're doing it for educational purposes and truth barrier reasons, because we know that true education and the true truth really brings power, substance, and it brings pride inside of our people. So that's what we're wanting. That's what we really want to instill inside of our people. So we are working on the curriculum to be able to get this information into the schools. That's one of the main goals. Shout out to Aboriginal TV, shout out to Chief Holiday, shout out to A1, and shout out to myself as well. This is one of the main goals that we're trying to put down in the community. And shout out to other brothers that's going to be helping out as well. I want to say, like, man, we need all hands on deck. Once again, for those that's just coming in May, it's going down. Aboriginals invade Washington, D.C. We're hitting boots on the ground. We're going to the neighborhoods. We're handing out pamphlets. And also, we will be meeting up, doing a tour, during the Smithsonian Museum. We will be doing a tour during through the Smithsonian Museum. Y'all gonna want to be there. Some of your favorite scholars and brothers and sisters that drop and have all this beautiful information pertaining to who we are going to be there. We're going to be enlightening and educating the crowd and the people that's going to be there on some of the things that we come in contact with at the Smithsonian that pertains to Aboriginal history and knowledge. So Yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Definitely looking forward to it, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, the Smithsonian is some of the biggest liars, and with us being there and literally challenging their information, why we got the full right to look at all of our ancestors, documented evidence that they have there. We're going to give the true history there to the people there. We're going to show them why they lie about it. We're going to show them why they have it documented. We're going to show them why it's important to understanding who you are, so we can't have nobody just lie to who we are about what the shit that we did, because we already know the truth. Soon as someone open a lie, a mouth to regurgitate that lie, we should be able to stop them on spot. And most people do not stop them on the spot. As a matter of fact, most people even submit and agree to a lot of the nonsense because of indoctrination. There's the first documented artifacts that was stored in the Smithsonian Museum was actually from out of an abstract mound. It was stuff that was abstracted out of a mound in North America. So the Smithsonian first documented, the first thing they put in there to say, look, we got something, was from American Aborigines. So, it's a known fact that the Smithsonian back was built on Aboriginal, or what we call North American, or what we call American Indian artifacts. And this is documented history. You can do a simple Google search and say, what was the first documented stored thing at the Smithsonian Museum? And it's going to pop up. North America, Indian artifacts. This was the main focus during the build of the Revolutionary Age, during the revamp of archaeology. You got Mormons coming over here with no license to do archaeology. You got all these particular people from France and these archaeology expeditions. They was coming here looking for things, and they was finding things, and a lot of stuff was undocumented, but the things that was documented is still just as significant. As a matter of fact, they have an Aboriginal museum that was burnt down a couple years ago in Brazil, and it held some of the world's oldest artifacts, and it was the world's oldest standing Aboriginal indigenous museum. It was over 200 years old. Look it up, brother. I'm not here to argue with you, King Cass. I'm not here to tell you that you're Aboriginal. I'm not here to tell you that you're not African. We're not going to accept people telling us who we are. All we want to do is be able to work with peace with so-called Africans. We want to be able to work with peace with so-called Hebrew Israelites. We want to be able to work with peace with so-called Moors. We want to be able to work with peace with so-called Muslims. We want to be able to work with peace with so-called Christians, and not be able to gripe and complain, but understand that our social conditions is more important right now. And once we get our economic footing together, we can have political and social conversations based off of barriers of whom we identify as. And these are the things that we must focus on. Pan-Africanism want to unite globally and work on economic and political struggles. I'm teaching Aboriginal history around the world. If you're African, that means you're Aboriginal to Africa. And I'm here to teach Aboriginals on the planet need to be uprising. You understand that, Uncle Leroy? I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to teach Aboriginals on the uprising around the planet. Even an African is Aboriginal to Africa. He's an indigenous Aboriginal African. And you just happen to be amongst indigenous Aboriginal Americans. And with the confusion that the white men have caused in your land, and the confusion that they have caused in my land, and the confusion that they have put us all in, have became a debacle. And I'm trying to untangle the weeds of your mind to understand that it shouldn't be a debacle. It should be effort. It should be triumphancy. It should be equality. It should be transparency. It should be harmony. Are you willing to work no matter if these brothers don't agree, if we're not the same people? brother Uncle Leroy, are you Uncle Leroy, are you willing to work with Aboriginals? Aboriginals love everybody on the planet. We allowed everybody here on our land, and we have not raided. We don't mass kill. We don't uproot. We don't commit genocide. We haven't did anything to no foreigner that has did anything on my land. We sit here and we try to find the best solutions to benefit us. I wish we had some Aborigines in here to understand what I'm talking about. They'd be hitting that like button and supporting the channel. Let's get a few people to support the channel. Let's get a few people to support the channel. Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. See, we got to understand that they deprive us from who we are. You don't think they depriving us? You don't think they depriving you neither, Uncle Leroy? I'm not here to talk about who's the most successful, Uncle Leroy. I'm here to talk about why is not all of our people successful and why do they deprive us? Why is indoctrination happening? Why is colonialism infecting a certain demographic of Aboriginal people across the planet? And I'm focusing on America. King Cass, are you willing to work to stop the indoctrination of colonialisms, no matter where Aboriginal, melanated, African, or Negro people are, brother? Are you willing to do that? If not, I'm going to have to kick you out the chat. Because you in here just to spread hatred. You in here to talk about illness. You have not, the whole time you've been in this chat, you have not inserted one solution plan that Aboriginals from America, Aboriginals from Africa, Aboriginals from the Pacific Islands can work together to deal with the systematic deprivement that's going on. All you have regurgitated was nonsense, negativity that has been recurring on the internet. All you're talking about is one particular person. This is not about the one person. This is about the globe. This is about us in general. King Cash, you don't get it. And it's brothers like you that make us look bad when brothers like me want to formulate a business plan, that want to work and shove shit to the side for the betterment of our children so they can have a better economic footing 20 to 50 to 60 to 80 years down the line, so they can have better political seating, so they can make better decisions on behalf of us down the line. So you're not with that. You're willing just to start a debacle because it's cool, because it's the new trend, and because it's the new fad on YouTube. No, boy, the new fad is to get with your like-minded brothers and sisters, no matter whether you agree, no matter whether you're in a different country or not. You're now in my shit, and we have a solution. We have a plan, and there's certain rules that you're going to have to go by, and if you go outside of it, you're going against us. How can the black man, which is the most economically deprived person in the world, gather enough money to move to another country when they can barely find enough money moving from the next house? Averagely, we're in a fucking economic deprived recession. Do you not understand? Inflation is up almost 37% between last year. Do you not understand that, Uncle Leroy? We got to understand, how can one in America move anywhere, which my Aboriginal brothers are not, but we're not going to say that Africans this here shouldn't. All I'm saying is that the people here are economically deprived. How the fuck are they going to go to Sierra Leone, brother? You can't go get on a boat with food stamps. You can't go there with Section 8 grants. You can't do it, brother. We got to learn how to get out of this economic bondage that they got us in. We ain't even in an economic race. They've been running for years, and we've been stagnant, not even though the gun has been fired. You want my people to move to another country that is barren. No, I'm not even going to say that. Shout out to those people in Africa. You want me to move outside of my ancestral land when I would never tell an indigenous African to leave outside of their ancestral land. See, King Cash, you're abomination to the whole cause of melanated people around the world. You're almost the exact reason. I think you and about 100 million people that have the same actions and energy just like you around this planet is the exact same reason why melanated people cannot get together, because you want indigenous people that thrive, their ancestors thrive. You want people to leave their ancestral land to go to foreign land only because you have been conditioned. You've been butt broken. You dealing with crackatosis. You're dealing with a form of artificial transgenerational trauma from you been put on a boat, taken from a foreign land. So now hurt people, and you're telling my people that we should leave and go to a foreign land. This is becoming an ongoing occurrence, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. We got shit to do here. We got resources here. We got to build here. Our children is here. Our children is going to be here. Their children is going to be here. Why leave to try to set up something where our children is not going to be, King Cash system? See, you've been socially and colonially castrated from your true heritage. You have been ripped of your pride from colonialism. You are up under the haze and indoctrination of Afrocentric understanding. And what's sickening is that this same energy rubs off on my people. I'm no longer letting it rub off on my people. We're boots in the ground all year. And if any Pan-African comes and stand, or anyone comes and try to stop, demoralize, disrespect what Aboriginals are trying to do for my people, we will do what we have to do to reach our people. We will not allow nobody or nothing to stand in front of us. And I would love for a lot of you guys to come in the face of these elders and you show your nigger shit in front of the world, how much you can be, how much you cannot be disciplined, how much you cannot show them, how much you have no decorum in public to be able to have a social and harmonized conversation with people that you may not agree with their historical perspective, but you should agree with the social conditions. You should be agreeing with the economic conditions. You should be agreeing with the political conditions. Even though we might disagree on historical narrative, we should be agreeing on those three. And if you're not willing to put those to the side, to agree to agree with the main three, then you're a weak link. Then you're tainted. You're a bad apple, and we cannot allow one bad apple to spoil the bunch. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We just getting started, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I just want to talk to my family because I feel like it's some things that we got to talk about. It's 2023. We're going to be meeting up in DC this year in May. We're going to be going from neighborhood to neighborhood. We're going from Aboriginal door to Aboriginal door. And we ain't got to give them a whole preaching lesson from door to door. We just hand them a pamphlet. And we're going to have something set up in those areas in D.C. for people to go gather and get this information so we can start mobiling, so we can start understanding what is some of the blueprints, what are some of the ley lines, what are some of the layouts for economic gain in our area. See, if one thing that people don't understand or listen to, everybody might not be Muslim, everybody might not be Indian, everybody might not be black, but everybody needs money. And everybody understands that transgenerational wealth is the key. And how can we generate that? Is to start getting a balance and getting the footing in our economic lane. Shout out to the one person that supported the channel today. Shout out to Barbara Banks. Shout out to Barbara Banks for the $5 cash out donation. Y'all sit around paying Netflix. Y'all sit around paying Ubers and DoorDash to get that indoctrinated bullshit on TV, or to get some homosexual shit on a TV show. You can invest into your information. You can invest into encouragement. You can invest to motivation. You can invest into ideas. You can invest into thoughts. I could sit on this live stream for 2 hours and might make $35. I'm not in it for the money, obviously, because if $35 is all of, you understand what I'm saying? It's motivation. I want to make sure that our peoples can be able to understand the truth and we can start gathering. We need harmony. These online conversations of bickering and complaining about whether or not a historical perspective is right shouldn't lead to economic separation. It shouldn't lead from political separation. I'm here for the uprising of Aboriginal people around the planet. And if I got to motivate my people to literally lay down the blueprint, if we got to do it together, y'all, if we got to lay down the template and then share it with amongst other Aborigines, then that's what we have to do. And I believe that's what we got to do. They've been watching us at our lowest. You know they're going to watch us at our highest. They've been mimicking us at our lowest vibration. You know they're going to mimic us at our highest. They revere us even at our most economically and socially deprived times. People look up to us. Imagine how they're going to look up to you when you're on top of the economic food chain, when you're at the political seatings. You understand me? When in your dominant Aboriginal areas, there are no economically deprived areas. There's only growth in it. Imagine how many people will look up to you then. Imagine how much your advice or your understanding or your thought or just your opinion matters. Let's get a few people to support the channel today, man. Don't let Barbara Banks be the only one to support Aboriginal Power Channel today. Don't let Barbara Banks be the only one. Shout out to Barbara Banks, y'all. Make sure y'all in the chat show my sister Barbara Banks some love in the chat too. It's too many of our people around the world that is waiting. A lot of people in the community, a lot of people with this Aboriginal information understand it almost seems like we're at a stagnant point. It almost seems like we're slowing down. We have took our foot off the gas. No. This is the part where we turn up the gas. This is the part where we hit the neighborhoods. This is the part where we hit the most deprived areas. This is the part where we make the element of surprise because they don't think that it's coming. They've been waiting. A lot of people almost want to give up. Don't give up, brothers and sisters. We got a lot of the work to do tonight. We got a lot of motherfucking work to do 2023 all the way to 2033. We got work to do from 2023 all the way to 2033. It's very important for us to have a clear understanding of our conditions. I know we might have debacles and debate, and we have these arguments and we have these discussions about historical narrative, but there should be no confusion of our condition economically and politically. When things are economically right, you can start getting shit educationally right. And when things are educationally right, your conversation deals with your political conversation right. That means you got enough knowledge to understand the setup components that is going to best benefit our people. We can't even get to that position until we get economic empowerment, because these economic footings need these political footings need economic backing. So it's an order that we got to get. And I know that we all see the same goal. I know this ain't something that I'm bringing up. This is something that has went through your mind. It may be even there now. You maybe thought about it yesterday. You maybe thought about it yesteryear. You may have thought about it right at this moment. And it's not a coincidence that we think the same way. It's because this a mission that our ancestors had embedded in us to be amplified that must be done. I need all you guys' help. We all we got. We all we got. It's time. It's time to put boots on the ground. DC will be the first stop. There's going to be plenty more cities we're going to be hitting to. We got shit for Philly. We got shit for Wilmington, Delaware. We got shit for Richmond, Virginia. We got shit that we're going to be putting out in all these particular cities. And I want brothers to take this same initiative and apply it in your neighborhood. If you need it to be amplified, come get with Big Aboriginal Power. You better not even freaking hesitate to hit your big cousin up or your little cousin up, Big Al. I'm here for the people. I'm here to serve you niggas. Because every good leader, every good teacher serves their people. I'm here with y'all. I'm not here away from y'all. No. So if you need anything, if you got something going on, you need to be amplified. You need to start gathering people in the area. You just need to use the platform, because you know this platform reaches people in various different spots. Get with me. My number is on the screen. You can text me, hit me up. Let me know who you are. Let me know what you got going on. My number's on the screen. My email's on the screen. I'm the most accessible guy on YouTube. Motherfucker called me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, I'm stressed out. Man, listen, what's up, bro? You good? And I run across a lot of nut jobs too doing this shit too. A lot of twacky people. I still able to extend my arm. I'm still able to want to be locked in and very connected with the grassroots. I don't want to be disconnected with the grassroots at all. I don't even want to be remotely disconnected. I don't want to be even a thought of me being disconnected with the grassroots. I wish we had some people in here to understand what I'm talking about, man. We got a lot of gaining to do. I've been trying to get shit together online with the Aborigine community for a long time. There's been a lot of bickering and complaining. I'm trying to show people that we all the same people, no matter the classifications, and no matter how far and how hard I work to try to bridge these gaps, someone comes behind me and try to destroy these gaps, these bridges. And it becomes very, very frustrating. to the point where, it makes it hard, to build with brothers and sisters. It make it hard, to make these connecting factors, because I know a lot of people may not, and I understand that, but I need people to understand that we're all the same people. Even the ones that consider themselves Pan-Africans, a lot of those people that call themselves Pan-Africans are not even African. They're actually Aboriginals that have no clue. They are total victims of colonialism. And it hurts me to beat them so bad on their historical perspective based off of the indoctrination, because I was once indoctrinated. And what if someone once beat on me like that? What if someone once attacked me like that? These brothers are lost. And sometimes it hurt me more than it hurts them to beat down their perspective that they think was right. Because once the time you understand that it's not true, the time you realize everything you have been taught is a lie, is probably one of the scariest moments. Stepping out from the lost realm to the free and unconscious realm is lost, because sky's the limit. There's open barriers. There's no containers to restrict you. I love y'all too, man. Real talk. I love all y'all, man. I got love for all y'all. But, that's what people often see, man. Shout out to the one that we got 2 people that support the channel today. Shout out to MT Souls for the $10 Cash App donation. We really appreciate that. Shout out to MT Souls. Jan Ronner, that's one of the main goals. And to be honest, brother, if we was to go in front of the main court right now, the world's court, with our contention, the way we build on privately in harmony, I don't think we will be able to hold it together just yet in front of those people yet. That's why it's very important for us to have these understandings and be able to build with harmony, because I'm really ready to do this. I'm really ready to go in front of these people, but I do not want to make a mockery of ourselves. I don't see any of these other races going to these high political seats and arguing with themselves on large scales, no matter the historical perspectives that they differ in or not. Even some of their political shit's different. They still able to come and have casual bills. I don't hate anyone. And I speak for Aboriginal people. We don't hate anyone. We hate what has been done to us. We hate the conditions we are forced into. We hate that we have been economically deprived. There's no one person. We're not xenophobic. We just happen to hate the conditions. And by forfeit, we have the right to hate the people behind it. And someone say, who are these people? And when we identify these people, it becomes a muddy water conversation. We hate the situation that we have been deprived in. We're deprived because other people come to our land, and yet we never ask anyone to come to our land. You guys, we never ask anyone to come here, but yet we get the short end of the stick in our own land. This is something we have to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, guys and goddesses. We have to stop it. This shit is bigger than money. We're talking about transgenerational wealth. We're talking about true freedom. We haven't seen true freedom. True freedom is where we be able to go anywhere on our land, pick a spot, and be able to designate and build there, whether it's a house or a building. We should be able to have the access to be able to get plumbing and electricity and all the necessities that we need and all the bells and whistles we should endeavor to sustain us. It's more than about this. Shout out to Son of California for the $10 cash out donation. I appreciate that. And y'all don't understand. I appreciate that. It's y'all that make this shit go. If it was up to YouTube, man, listen, I could have made pretty decent cheese last year off of YouTube if my channel was monetized. It's not. It's not. It's because they understand the system at hand. They understand certain people. But I believe that times is changing. I believe we make our own decisions. I believe our future is in our hands. Nobody can rain on my parade because I bring my own atmosphere. We bring our own atmosphere. I've never seen no more intelligent people in my life, and I've been through Aboriginal. I've been through every community. I've never seen more intelligent people than you guys. I know you haven't been told that a lot, you guys, but I know a lot of you guys giving up. I've seen people catch the real bad short end of the stick. I have brothers that I met in this journey of truth that I looked up to their information. They admired my information, and it got to them. To the point where they're not even in this plane of existence no more. And I would never, never, never want that to happen to any one of you guys, especially the brothers and sisters that I love and see in this community. Even for the brothers and sisters that have hate for me, I still have love for y'all. Malcolm X told you, Martin Luther King told you years ago that we was held in exile in our own land. Times have changed. It's been almost generation after generation since that statement, to the point where we're not only being in exile, held in exile in our own land, we're now been in active war on our land. And we don't even understand that we're smack dead in the middle of the field. We don't even understand the conditioning of our minds. We don't understand what's going to happen if you was to be taken off of this plane of existence today for the future. And it's very important for us to start fast gathering shit together. It's easy to die, reptile. Shouldn't be afraid to die. It's easy to die. Everybody can die. It's the only thing that's guaranteed to done. That's going to happen. Once you're born, it's harder to live. I heard niggas say, "I die about this shit." No, nigga. How about you live for it? Cause we got too much work to do. No, nigga, I don't want you to put in enough work where you gotta die for this. No, nigga, live for this shit. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hopefully I ain't preaching too much, and I hate to get into these little preachy moments, but I feel like it's shit that need to be said, and I'm not fucking preaching. I'm just keeping it real, man. This is not rehearsed. I didn't think of this. I'm just talking to my family right now. People look in this Aboriginal community, they see the turmoil between Indians and Aborigines and Moors and Indians. And no, man, we got to stop this shit, man. I'm willing to call a truce with everybody, man. Let's just put in the work, man. That's the only thing that's really going to matter when it's time to go fucking build, which we're going to be doing in May in Washington, D.C. We're going to hit the area, the neighborhoods in Washington, D.C. And we're also going to be meeting up at the Smithsonian that week as well. It's time to put in work. And how many of you guys ready to put in work with Big Aboriginal Power this year? Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all going to be ready to put in some work with Big Ab this year. That's all I need to know. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab me a water. Hold on. Grab me something to drink. Hold on. Hey, it's a lot of work we got to do. Hold on a second. Yeah, man. And listen, let me say this again, man. Much appreciation to the real ones that understand where I be coming from. I know a lot of shit I say might not get understood. I might not say it all the way through. People might misinterpret it. I might not even know how to express what I'm trying to say. But I appreciate the people who try to understand what I'm saying. Seriously. Shout out to y'all, man. I didn't know how many people drop fire emojis in the chat, man. I see a lot of people is ready to put in some work. I see everybody in here. I see a few people put in some chats. Put the fire emojis in there. Hey, Chicken Harmony Root. I appreciate you, sis. You already know what's up. Shout out to you for being an outstanding person. Should be more people like you. Shout out to Chicken Harmony Roots. Chicken Harmony Roots, my sister. There should be more people like Chicken Harmony Roots. Shout out to my brother Leonardo for the $10 Cash App donation. I appreciate all the support, you guys. I really do, man. If y'all want to support the channel, hey, hit that Cash App. You know what I mean? Let Big Original Power know that y'all appreciate me. You understand me? Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. He said, peace to my brothers. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Dog. I just know that we got a lot of work to do. And a lot of people look at this Aboriginal community and be like, damn, what is all this? Like, we've been doing this for so long. Like, what's the next move? And I know there's been a recurring occurrence for maybe a year or two. Like, what's the next move? What's the next move? The next move is to put boots on the ground, man. It's time to put in the work. There's brothers and sisters in this community that got a jump start on it. Now it's time for us all to initiate it. Seriously. I mean, it ain't like boots on the ground. I ain't been it's something new. Y'all know this. I've been 2018. I've been boots on the ground. I've been traveled to 23 different states, probably 80 different cities, linking and locking in with Aborigines. Now I want to make this shit big. The platform it reaches enough people. I believe we can start mobiling enough people. I believe it's time, and I you know what I mean. I want to do it. So, brothers and sisters, that's with event planning, all this stuff. Get with me. We putting together the get together in May in the Washington D.C. area. man, we also going through the Smithsonian. So listen, man, I want y'all to get with me, man. It's just gonna be one of them things, man. I want all y'all to be involved. I want all American Aborigines to be involved. Shout out to Joshua Stewart. He sent in the $2 cash out donation. He said, I feel where you coming from, bro. With the fire emojis. And the 100, bro. I'm glad that you feel where I'm coming from, brother Josh, because sometimes I be feeling like, brother, like, motherfucker don't understand where I'm coming from. It's like they think that I'm trying to lead the Aborigine community. Every time I go link in with a new community, FBAs, it could be motherfucking Dr. Longo. Anytime I step outside to try to expand what I got going on, to extend what I got going on, to farther my brand, to reach farther, it seems like some people like, nah, nigga, you can't leave us. We're going to pull you down. We'd rather pull you back down to ground zero than to let you grow your wings, bro. It's like a crab in a bucket mentality, and we got to get out of that. Seriously, we got to get out of that. That shit is weak. That shit is not going to help our situation. That shit is not going to help our situation at all. One of the hardest things to do is to be honest with yourself when you've been told or when you've been telling yourself a lie. That's one of the hardest things to do. And I'm here to motivate you. Stop lying to yourself. You know, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, man. Let's get some people to support Big Aboriginal Power Platform today, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. The most important thing y'all can do on Big Aboriginal Power Platform is hit that like button and share the live stream. That's one of the most important things y'all can do. If y'all ain't following me on IG, make sure y'all follow me on IG. That's big_Aboriginal_power. The name is on the screen. Make sure y'all go follow me on IG. Make sure y'all go follow me over there on Instagram. Yeah, I put the link in the chat. Natural X asked for the link. Shout out to Natural X. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, matter of fact. Yeah, man, we got to get out of these arguments, man. I know a lot of YouTube trolls come in, and you know we peoples, and we feed into the bullshit. It happens. We like it. We do it. We all do it. But it's a time and it's a place, man. It's a time and it's a place. And for King Cass to keep trying to restart an argument or a debacle when the conversation at hand is going on only lets me know that if any position was left to him to get his people out, all he would do would be twiddling around with his little dingaling, not doing anything. He ain't worth anything. He wouldn't be able to get his people out of a wet paper bag. He would be a useless vessel in this situation because he ain't even got the mind state to evolve and elevate his people. And someone was like, man, King Cash, you're the last to lead the people. What you gonna do? He don't have a fucking clue. He wouldn't know what the fuck to do. I just dropped the real link in the chat. I just dropped the real one. Yeah, the nigga gonna be around playing with his little dingaling. Think he, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. You's a retard. You sucking your thumb playing with your dingaling. Go lay down, little boy. Go lay down. It's a man's job. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a man's job. This ain't for no little weasel. Seriously. These niggas ain't worth a shit. They couldn't help but tick this down. You understand me? Couldn't help a damn tick that's damn bad. Couldn't help shit. And we allow these people to constantly question us. You know, we got to stop that. Shout out to everybody to come on, man. I want everybody to be able to get everything off their chest. Just try not to be long-winded, man. Leave a room for everybody else. Shout out to everybody that's coming on. We got a couple brothers on here. I'm gonna get to one at a time. Shout out to Realize TV. Shout out to my brother.
AP, AP, what you said was so hard. Our people need to hear that, AP. AP.
Damn, this Realize TV. They tweaking. Oh my mama, this can't be Realize. Cause Realize.
AP, I needed to hear that so bad. Oh.
You a sick nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, I had to do that.
You a sick nigga for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You a sick nigga for that.
Yo, say he went out and did the same thing. But yeah, yo, what AP is talking about is real, dog. It's about that time, man. It's way overdue. And it's 2023. We not about to be having no trolls up in the chat room talking about we are African. Hit the link. If you have any disagreements, just ask the person on the panel to drop the link from here on. All right? Y'all don't even deserve to come up on the panel, but for real though, ask for the person to drop the link if if y'all really feel as though y'all have a disagreement or something. For that person in the chat room that said we are African, hit the link. I'll body your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because AP done caught too many bodies already. Lotus. Lotus. You know what I'm saying? So, but, nah, man, I'm sorry. Man. I can't help trolling, bro. I really can't help it. Here come this nigga. Grand Rising, everybody. Flat motherfucking power. Damn, it feel good to be Aboriginal.
What's going on,
bro?
Grand Rising, my brother. Much respect to you and the family. Much respect to my brother. Realize TV and much respect to everybody in the chat, man. Damn, it feels good to be Aboriginal.
You already knew what you was going to say, man.
Big Aboriginal, dig this. You right, brother. You know, I ain't a nigga. I'm a nigga that ain't scared to hit the streets. It's time for us, because I'm tired of these fake ass internet motherfuckers talk about, y'all all talk on this program. Y'all ain't never out in the streets. Nigga, I'm out in the streets. What you doing for yours? We ain't just talking this, we living it. We ain't afraid to hit the corners. So, like, you're right, it is time, brother. Much respect.
Right now,
that's all I want to say.
Right now, this is a conversation for my peoples here. We got Kid Grebo over here. I just want to let you know he's on here, right? Like, he's in here in the back. I'm gonna put him in the back because this conversation ain't for him. This is for Aborigines. And we got another troll here. We got Rob Knox. See, we got Rob Knox, but I'm not gonna allow him to indulge in on this conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is for Aborigines only. You see how much I love you guys that I only want to talk to you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? And we can always tell who they are by their hairline. Here goes another troll. I'm not going to allow him to speak either. So listen, I just want to let you know I love you guys that much tonight. I'm not going to allow any of these trolls on. Not tonight, trolls. Not tonight.
Hey, Rob, find out where your people from. That's what your job is. Find out where your people came from. And go support your people. They need you right now.
Right. Hey, King Cass, Pan-Africans need you right now. You know what I'm saying? Go build with them. They trying to figure out solutions that they can get their shit together. That's what we doing. This ain't gonna help you.
They trying to build a boat.
Kid Grebo.
They're trying to get some wood and build a boat.
Kid Grebo, I'm pretty sure it's people from Gribbo land and people that's pro-black and that you could be building with right now. This is not the time. You're wasting your time sitting in a back chat when you could be formulating a plan to help your people economically, whomever your people's is, but you're wasting time sitting in a back chat listening to big Aboriginal power humiliate you. You're very pathetic for that. And you're still sitting in here. Look, still here listening. Look, still here listening. You understand what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Still here listening.
Who was the other dude with the haircut?
That's King Cass System. You can't tell by that motherfucking hairline.
Damn.
They too stupid to realize they're agreeing with the government.
They too stupid to understand that they have an addiction to getting humiliated. They liked it. They're addicted to getting humiliated. That's why they on here just in the back. They just sitting here listening, thinking they're going to get a chance. Look at him. You're not going to get a chance, dude. Fly blotches, you're here like you're going to be able to speak. You're not. But yet you're still here. This is sad.
So is it safe to say
that then go and knock on the door and give some food to a starving family that's in Africa, Kid Grebo? You may not be other parts of Africa. You may not be Nigerian, but don't you want? You may not be a cannibal, but don't you want to feed people that's starving in your own homeland? Now that you made it to the land of milk and honey, in some way you're somewhat economically deprived, a lot more than what you were back there. And so now that you're Ubering and doing DoorDash, you won't want to feed those people back home in Africa. Thank me later for the solutions that I'm giving you now. Thank me later.
AP?
Yes, sir.
Is it safe to say that the messages that get us moving to actually do things and, get things right, is it safe to say that those messages attract the trolls more than anything?
Yes, because they don't want to see us progression. We start talking about solutions, and here they come. We ain't talking about nothing else. We're just talking about solutions. Shout out to 706 area code. You calling live, talking to Aboriginal Power.
Peace to everybody. I love y'all, man. I just want to say this. It takes $200 from 5,000 people. That's $1 million. Or you could do it $500 for 2,000 people. That's $1 million. Or you could do $17 a month. I think for 5,000 people, that's $1 million for 12 months. I mean, for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just saying we could pool that and try to, what I'm saying? I know it's our land. We know that. We got to understand it. But let's just buy some land allotments where we can so we can get off these people power grid and start, we got smart people, like, for example, I know how to build biodigesters where we could take, like, different vegetable waste we got, things like that, and create real gas for cooking, you know what I'm saying, like cooking gas. And if we buy land close to water, we could dig wells. It's time that, we get on that type of time, too, just to show people that we can do it. They think we really can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, there's just different ways. Because I've been following you, bro, since you already know. I'm with you on it, on everything.
Right.
But I just wanted to add that to the pot. Just something.
Hey man, listen. I think that's a good plan, and we should start doing that, bro. I'm willing with it, man. We can put together a team to start organizing and formatting, and so we can start doing the right things, man. We need to be able to have shit in position for emergencies. We need to be able to have shit in a place for our people in need. We need to be able to put our people for displacements. We need to be able to have things in order for our people don't necessarily have to go out to the outside source to depend on. They can first look within to depend on. So yeah, I think that's a beautiful thing, brother, and I'm willing to help work towards that, man. I'm here to work, man. I'm here to lead to help serve the people. You know what I'm saying? Just like all of us are, and we're here to work together. You understand me? And I think that's a good plan and solution, brother. Get with me if you can, man. This is my number too. You can text me and everything on here too. So hit me out.
You already know I got you locked in, bro. I just want to put that vibration out there for us.
All the time, brother. Take it easy.
All right,
love, bro. Shout out to everybody. So
Big
listen,
AP, why we can't go back to Sierra Leone, bro? Why we can't do that, man?
Hey man, are you willing to work with us in America to try to help our economic planning and solutions here? That's the only thing on topic. Well, shut the fuck up. You ain't giving no answers. Don't do it.
No, I'm about to give you an answer. You try to build something here.
With no other topic but solutions, and what's the deal for Aboriginal Americans right now? What do we need to do?
That nigga retarded, man.
If you
Take your ass back to Africa and build in. What's stopping you?
We ain't gotta do that energy.
What's stopping you?
Yeah, don't say we, because I don't speak French. If you want to go to Sierra Leone, go.
I'm still in the chat. I'm just at work. Just give me a second.
It's all good. Rob Knoxes, are you willing to build and help our people? Rob.
Nah, he just want to troll.
I'll put him in the back for a second too. Kid Greeball, you willing to work with Black Americans to help their economic development, to help ultimately Black people around the world?
That's what Pan-African is all about.
All right, that's what's up. Are you willing to work with Aborigines?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up. All right, what's up, Darvis?
Peace, King. Peace.
So, Leon, listen. Like I said, King Cass, are you willing to work with Aborigines as a Pan-African to help work on the economic footing for melanated people around the globe and starting here in America first?
Bro, that's what we've been doing. That's what Marcus.
I'm saying, are you willing to work with Aborigines without bringing up any argument or contention points or historical narrative, only to deal with the conditions of our people? Is that the main order of our people? That's what we want to deal with.
Telling you, we've
okay,
been
then I'm with it. Okay, I'm with it. Then you can stay on this panel as long as you're pertaining towards that. Anything else, we'll get your ass put in the honky hole fast. Now, let me shout out to Rob Knoxes right quick. Rob Knoxes, are you willing to work with Aboriginal people here in America and ultimately to give a blueprint to help other melanated people around the world?
Of course. That's why I donated money to you, brother.
You donated $1, bro. That's like a Lucy.
Hey, man, it's something. How many people donated nothing, man? Come on.
You did. Matter of fact, did I shout you out? Shout out to Rob Knoxes.
Yeah.
Yes. Cash out, though,
yes. Fuck yeah. If Rob Knoxes can do it, you guys can do it, man. Open up your wallets for this guy, dude.
Don't let Rob outdo y'all with $1, man. Damn,
seriously.
He gonna outdo y'all.
Hey, exactly.
Don't let Rob donate. Don't let Rob do y'all.
I just made you $200, Bap. See, Rob Knoxes ain't that bad after all. Ain't nobody gonna let Rob Knoxes beat him. They're gonna get beaten by a Slav. Fuck no. You just made $200. Rob Knoxes is the man.
That's one thing I give Rob, yo. He got a sense of humor. Go ahead.
He's a funny motherfucker though. Rob is.
Hey, I do want to say one thing, man. Listen, I've always told you guys from the beginning, man. I'm with you. I'm not. If you don't want to argue about the whole thing about the Aboriginals no more, I won't argue that. But I still like to have builds with you guys.
We will have contention point, but this build is only for the solution and the uprising and the mental stableness to get our people together. We need to build with harmony. We don't want to argue and tobacco all the time. I want to see if y'all can go 30 days with no arguments, only compliments and adding into solution building. I want to see if y'all can do that.
I agree. We don't have to have debates every day. I agree. Let's roll.
Hey, Ab, all I want to say is this real quick, my brother. The rest of the world is waiting for us to stand the fuck up and get some balls over here. Then once we get some balls, they might grow some balls in Africa and all these other different countries. But they waiting on America to grow some balls. And I'm landing right there.
Oh shit. Hey, Black History Month. Hit the link. Hit the link, man.
Yeah, man. So we got some good brothers on here willing to put their historical narrative to the side to deal with economic solutions. Darvis Baylock, what up?
What's going on, man?
What's
What's the
going
man
on with
name we talked about the bread is now? We said $17 a month for everybody. How many months is that?
Oh, you said 12 months. 12 months. If 5,000
1
people
year.
$17
Man,
a
listen,
month
I
for a
think you
year,
should.
that's $1 million.
I think you should set up an account, man, and niggas can set up a direct deposit from any kind of credit card or something like that, man. And that shit ain't hard to do, King.
No, I
Especially
think
if
we
it's going
gotta
towards something.
No, I think we really got to start organizing and getting that shit together because it's going to be in the best interest for our people, man. If we're in war, if we're being held in exile, if they're open to do more things that, like genocide and other things, we're gonna have to be ready, man. We're gonna
Yeah.
be
I would
fun.
I would say first you would have to hire a good accountant, somebody to be responsible for the money. It's blueprints out here for us to do it.
Yeah, it's
There's other
definitely.
people who have done it.
We set up in a trust. Niggas can vote, and do don't think decide how to go what they can do with the money, but they got to do something, though. I ain't gonna lie, word.
Y'all, y'all don't understand how agents work, man. And anytime you try to set something up here in the States, there's gonna be agents right there on your head, bro. Come on, man. You
And I
don't think the
understand what you're saying
Aboriginal?
too, King. But though we've been sitting around scared of these motherfuckers for too long. Fuck it, at least try it. What's the worst thing that happened?
Do y'all
What
know
can they do?
about?
They ain't already did.
No, can't nothing happen besides, the best. But I mean, it's always gonna be haters, even when you're doing the most micro shit. So we might as well take it to the biggest level of shit that we can. So yeah, I think that's a good solution that we should start working on, man. I think that was a good idea.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man, that was a
Aboriginal
good
power.
idea.
Do you know where I get
Hey,
my
Hold
like
on,
food
hold
like
from?
on,
hold on real quick.
hold on, brother. You see, I'm talking to Darvis. Don't do that. That's very rude, King
My
Cat.
bad, my bad.
And on a political scale, we get in front of people and we having these conversations. It's gonna be rude for brothers like you to cut one another brother off when they're explaining themselves, brother, or dialoguing with someone else. You politely ask, "Can you get the floor?" We got to
I want
start
to get the
working.
flow after him. I want to get
And
the
listen,
flow.
I'm not saying that to get on you. I need to work on it too, but it's for our own better good when we get on these particular levels and political scales, and all eyes is on us. We don't want to look like the only ones that can't hold no decorum. Okay.
You're right. You're right. You're
So
absolutely right.
that's all, brother. I'm not getting on you, King Cass.
No, you good. You good.
But you know what, y'all? A little bit goes a long way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about financial shit. I'm just talking about, just a good smile sometimes, or, a head nod, or anything to just support your fellow man or your fellow sister, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dig
Go
this,
ahead.
bro. All I'm saying is the Pan Africans had 150 years start to try to get this shit going and get our people back to Africa. They haven't did it yet, and they had the system working for them. That shit ain't nothing but a
Do you
fairy
know
tale.
why that happened though? Because you coming along with the like things with like Aboriginal movements and
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
anti-movements.
hold on, y'all. See,
That's
here we go again. I didn't want to hear no devices. I only want to hear how can you help the situation. A lot of these people has been around longer than us. Pan African, Hebrew, Muslim, Moor, you name it.
yeah, and a lot of them been interrupters, bro. They've been interrupters or whatnot. You got to remember, follow who J. Edgar came after, man. Follow who J. Edgar
Kick this
Hooverman came
clown
after.
off, please.
And Pan
Damn, sorry, big dog got ability like that, bro. Sorry, happens like that. Sorry.
I know y'all don't want to hear it, man, but I think that you have to get involved in the local, like you said, keep a local, man. Go to towns and spread the word.
What
Maybe
we
tell.
doing, Rob? That's what we
Yep.
doing. You right. Going
Tell them.
local.
tell the people to get involved. I mean, I know you hate to hear it, man, but you're gonna have to get involved in the politics because you're still gonna have to live in the country. So you're gonna have
Right.
to get involved in politics. Maybe become firefighters, police officers, doctors, and nurses in your local neighborhoods. These are things you can do easily. Become real estate agents, take over your own real estate area. There's ways to do this, man. It's not hard. It just takes
It takes
motivation.
motivation, it takes encouragement, and it takes a blueprint.
Yeah.
All right. It takes people already leading in direction and having success for other people to follow along. Let's just keep it real, you guys.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It's the
So,
truth.
That's why the other communities start seeing what you're doing over here. Though.
So instead of waiting, I think it's time for us, all of us as Aborigines that's willing to start now, to take initiative to put boots on the ground. I'm willing to work.
Right. And you know what? We can set the example for the other schools of thoughts.
Right.
For the
And that's
people
what
that
we
believe
want
they
to
this
do.
or that.
We don't want to say, we did this. We want to say, look, brother, this is what we were able to do in such a short period of time. Here goes the template to this. Use it if you will.
Right.
Feel free.
Right.
Next year too. Elections next year, man. We can make these.
I no longer want to big and argue with Aboriginals, with Hebrews, with Pan Africans. I only want to build with the solutions of where we are today. We don't know how to. That's it. So I want to see if you guys can keep it up for 30 days on this particular energy. I'm challenging.
That's the way to go, Bap. Honestly, man. I mean, if you're looking to build, you talk about building. Building something means you're doing it for the present. I mean, you're doing the right thing, man.
Yeah, look, I'm not trying to fearmonger nobody, but Bill Gates said in 2 years from now, they're gonna come out with the new pandemic thingy or whatever. The new thing going on. And I'm not saying we only got 2 years, but it starts with the right mindset. You feel me? Like everybody go to work. Some people trap. Some people go to work. Everybody trying their best right now today, and it's a lot of stress going on. But we can make a change. You know what I'm saying? We were built for that. It sounds so good. Oh, we the first out the flood. It sounds so good. Oh, we built the pyramids. It sounds so good. But what are you doing in the next hour or next day or week? Because you gotta be the one to do so. You may not build a pyramid. Rome wasn't built overnight, if that existed. But we gotta set the bar, set the standard, and we gotta treat each other right. We may argue online on some clubhouse funny, toxic cyber bullshit. That's cool. Whatever. We laugh and get entertained. But we got to actually put in the motherfucking work in our spirits and our souls and our minds. It did put it in action. God damn it, Truth.
So that's
messing me up.
So that's why we taking work. That's why we going and doing something in May. We're doing the first city, Washington, D.C. We're gonna be man. We're gonna be turning up, hitting the Smithsonian as well. We're gonna be doing boots on the ground in the neighborhood. So any event planners, please get with me. My number, email is on the screen. I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. We got to change people's minds, and the way we're going to be able to do that is to show and prove and have success at what we're doing. And I know we will have success because I can just feel it in my soul. Shout out to everybody a bit. Got my brother Truth on here. What's going on?
Hey, man, positive thoughts, man. Create positive fucking actions. That's for sure.
Right. 111 Truth. What up with it, big bro?
Ain't nothing, bro. What up, Bat? Shoot, I'm out here in Oakland. His shit messed up. He'll probably tap in later.
Man, all right. Well, go ahead. You got the flow, Jersey. I like your energy too, man. Talk to him.
Hey, man. Like I said before, man. You don't necessarily got to build Rome.
Goof ass up.
See, here we go, man. I'm tired of this guy, man. Here we go, man. I just told people so I got to start talking positive. Here come Chicago, Oakland up in the building.
But you came up here playing like you realize this shit, bro. You bogus as fuck. That's the only reason why I came up here to tell you a dirt ass nigga. Let me stop playing. Peace to everybody. What's up, y'all?
But you know what? But you know what though, Truth? When it comes to working with people, sometimes you can get into stuff. You feel me? And they may not be on the same ball as you. So at the end of the day, whether you make it to the finish line or not, you still gotta be successful, and that go for everybody in the chat too, and including me and everybody on the panel. You can be successful, and since you win, that can be counted as a win for the Aborigines too.
Right,
So
win for the team.
yeah, and we may not all make it together. We may not all make it, but we gotta set something in motion. These rappers dying every fight. There's so much negative news going on. We can bring some positive news to the table every day. You feel me? That's what we need to be doing. We need to be the light around this motherfucker, man. Always. The sun don't gotta brighten up the day. We the Aborigines. We can brighten up each other's day, off rip all the time, and empower, strengthen each other. That's what we need right now. The niggas taking their life. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is on autopilot, living on autopilot. Niggas not giving a fuck about nothing no more. Like niggas is comparing themselves to all these people that's winning right now, and they ain't doing what the fuck they need to do. There's so much shit going on, so we need to be mindful, and we can still achieve at the end of the motherfucking day. We were built. We like that. We are built like that. You feel me? And that's my message.
Right. Yeah, I mean, shit. All niggas really got to do is just start doing this shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, we come on here and talk shit all day, but at the end of the day, nigga, I'm outside. I'm handling my motherfucking business. I'm making sure my family's straight. I'm making sure my kids straight. I'm making sure my mama's straight. Shit, I'm making sure my cousin's straight. You feel me? Like, it's bigger than the individual. And once you understand that even in the moment of your success, you would never, ever gain fully everything. You got to share that shit. And niggas don't like to share, bro. You really get to your butterfly up out of that cocoon when you understand that, you're not winning to everybody around you winning. And they winning might not be the same as your winning, but long as they doing and they surviving and they not struggling and shit, like, that's winning, my nigga. You feel me? It's fucked up out here.
No, that's facts, bro. That's facts. That's facts, man.
I'm still thinking what my man said, dog.
Nah, that's
money.
Like $1 million a fucking year, King.
He hit us with all type of. He hit us all with all type of numbers to get to a million.
Hold on 1 second here, bro. Hey, to the dude, Black History Month, man, eat a dick, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Hey, hold on. Go
ahead, sniping, bro.
Snipe that nigga out. Get that nigga out.
Bro can't even monetize his shit. They not gonna block his shit because my wife is listening to fucking Anita Baker, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You a goofy.
Yeah, you know what?
That's that shit I'm talking about right there, bro. Like, that's weird.
Right there.
What AP was saying about Grebo, like, who the fuck come around just to disagree with motherfuckers? Like, bro, you know how many niggas I disagree with, bro? Just pop up in they shit, type random shit in they chat, jump up on they panels. Even in the midst of opposition, when I jump up on the nigga shit, bro, I come respectful, bro, to build, to see what type of common ground we can find in the midst of disagreement.
I do that. If I jump on somebody's channel, most often it's to add to their conversation, not to bring a decorum or take away from the energy that they have laid down. I'm only here to add to, and I want to uplift everybody to add that in, man. I'm only speaking peace and positivity and motivation and boots on the ground right now. I'm not entertaining no negativity. I beat down Lotus so bad it made me think and go into the shaman realm to believe I don't need to put hands and be peace and do that to nobody. It's no more.
Right. Niggas gotta watch out for what they consuming in their algorithms, man. You got a YouTube algorithm, you know what I'm saying, social media algorithm, internet algorithm, but you also got your own personal algorithm. And you can attract parasitic shit that'll slow you the hell down. Like Black History Month, whatever the nigga name is, that's the parasite right there. When you listen to a negative message, you may get entertained from it, but it may throw your dopamine levels up so high that you have a bad fall, and it hinders you from becoming successful or achieving your next goal. You got to pay attention to that type of shit. You may not have bullies and shit like that. You may just have badass parasites that's sucking all your energy out. You know what I'm saying? You can achieve. You can do it in life. These niggas, all they want to do is stop you, entertain the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? You never grow. You never get nothing. Overstimulate you. Right now, we are over desensitized over everything. You know what I'm saying? We over desensitized off of trauma, controversy, everything, death. We desensitized. It don't phase us as much. We numb to the shit at this point. But we gotta convert that into make us to successful. I yield the fucking mic.
Listen, man, I just want to have a conversation with my family and my brothers and sisters that do constantly come to the channel and the viewers that will be listening to this. We're no longer putting negative energy in the air. We're only peaking and speaking on peace, motivation, and what we can do to uplift and change our current conditions of economically being deprived and having no political seating. Okay, so that's our main focus right now of 2023 until we get economic footing and political seating. That's the goal.
That's a fact, man. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like it gotta. We just can't keep fucking fighting each other, bro, over bullshit, bro. Man, it got to be some type of consensus, man. And I think, man, it got to get to a point where it's like, all right, bro. At the end of the day, man, we fighting the same fight, cause regardless, we the same people and shit. You feel me? But niggas don't understand that shit, and it's almost like niggas, like how White Man was saying, niggas numb to the bullshit. Like we done been in the midst of the bullshit to the point we numb to it. Like every aspect of it. It don't even phase us no more. You feel me? Like
we content.
A nigga dying in front of you don't even phase you no more. You know how dramatic and traumatizing that shit used to be at one point in time? That shit don't even affect motherfuckers no more. It's a normal day for them. And that's a mental health issue. Man, I think a lot of us be battling depression and mental health issues and just don't know it because it became the norm. And then certain shit, it's like you just not supposed to talk about it. And that shit building up, it changes motherfucker characters and bring dark spaces around them and shit. Man. And I try to catch myself before I fall into them dark spaces and shit.
Nah, that's real. Hey, man, we got 702 area code calling in, man. You live talking to Big Aboriginal Power on the Wake and Bake Show, man. State your name, where you calling from.
What up? This Kyle from Vegas.
Man, what's going on with it, bro?
What up with you, baby? You was the show was asking the question of what we do about this right now.
Yeah, talk
that was the question.
Yep.
Well, I got two questions to ask the panel.
Okay.
First question is, in 1968, when we all became legal citizens of the United States of America, the day before they signed that law, what was our legal classification?
I believe it was colored.
He said ours, Rob, but I'll let you slide with that one. Thank you for the insert. But yeah, I was gonna let one of the brothers on the panel answer.
No. He almost right. Now, what's the full? What is the full classification term?
Ward of the state.
No. He said colored. All right, but what colored is a description? What is the nationality? Legally, you have to have a nationality to make moves on this land. How did my grandfather buy land? How did he buy a car? How did he have
a colored American?
You can't.
No, I don't want to answer it. Can I answer it, Eb? Can I answer it, Eb? F. It's
I believe he can't hear you, Rob.
I believe it was. I can't hear you. I believe it was a colored Negro. I believe.
Colored Negro?
No.
Yeah. It was.
Hold on.
I'm looking at the site. I'm looking at the site right now. I'm just looking at the site. It seems it was different, and it seems it was a little bit different in a couple areas of the South. They had different classifications. It's a little strange, actually.
Hold on.
I understand what man's saying, though, man. Because he's not lying. We got to have a nationality to make them kind of moves.
Go ahead, brother.
Nationality, you still civil little more too. No matter how you look at it.
If your birth certificate, hold on. If you're born in the United States of America before 1968, right? and your birth certificate says colored or Negro, what would be your nationality according to the piece of paper that's in your hand?
You don't have a
If
nationality.
you're not illegal, think about this. Literally, it's called the United States of America. Now, if you're born in America, the United States of America, and your birth certificate has colored or Negro, that means you're automatically an American by birth. Legally, we're all Negro and colored Americans until 1968, when they legally made us all, by law, citizens of the United States equally. What you don't understand is America and the United States were two separate entities until 1933.
Yeah, they've been.
In 1933, the United States confiscated all the gold from the American continent, which was their economy. We are Americans nationally. That's why the American national debt has to be paid to the American national. That's the simple goal. We have all this history. It's 2 days. The day that they signed that bill to make us all citizens and the day before. Because the day before, we all represented the America part of the United States of America. That's our birthright. Because when those two joined, our birthright came from the labor of our grandparents from 1933 all the way to 1971. That's why they made us citizens, so they wouldn't have to pay us our birthright.
Shout out to you, bro. You going in, man. I appreciate you for calling too, bro. Real talk.
So if y'all really want to know what's going on, it's the gold. Once you start talking about the gold, you're going to realize that gold prices going to go up. All these other countries going to start buying even more gold. Because once you give back our birthright, that means you give back all the gold to the people who actually own it. And that's the wealth of this country.
Man, I got to have you on some more than I actually appreciate some of your conversation. I remember talking to you the other night too. So shout out to you as well, brother.
Nah, hey, my number come up on your thing?
Yeah, 702-743. Nah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna call you too. I'm gonna definitely chop it up with you outside of this for shit show.
Man, hit me up. I guarantee you, man. Man, trust me.
I got you, big bro. I appreciate you. Real talk. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
All right, for sure.
All right, I love peace. Shout out to that brother, man. Always dropping some heat, man. I actually enjoy his conversation and his rationality. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this build. Hopefully everybody's energies is high. I want to make sure I leave y'all with something positive inside of your memory bank so you can deposit it before you lay down tonight. Shout out to all you guys. All you guys are beautiful soul people, and you're here in this particular chat because of your spirit guiding you to the truth. And as you continue your journey, may the ancestor bless you with prosperity and intelligence and rationality.
All right, so I got a question for the panel.
You, Bab. Hell yeah, man.
Right, I got a question for the panel, right? Dude said, they put us into a different thing, right? They made us citizens, and we got to get the gold back. Like, they got to give us our gold back. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy or whatever, right? But how likely is that shit to happen? I'm asking the panel.
Well, when he say they, he didn't give a particular demographic. So in order to get into the what he's talking about, you got to see who the players is on the field. So he's actually is correct. It is a they. You just think that they is separate from a lot of things than what you're looking at. That's all.
No, my question was, how likely is that to happen? That they are going to give us our gold back because they recognize us as not as citizens, but the true, people of the land, like type shit. Like, how likely is that somebody gonna come out of nowhere? Oh yeah, you really was here. So
well, Well, listen, this is what we working up to. He's speaking in future reference, and in this particular time, we're putting in work to get into political seat, so that them will actually be who, if we get into political seat, that them becomes us. You understand what I'm saying? So,
I get what you're saying.
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a lot of work, though. That's
absolutely.
work.
Absolutely. We got a lot of work. And like I said, nobody said this was going to be easy. Anything worth having is not going to be easy to get.
And you know what? You could be any age and still do it, man. You just eat healthy, think healthy, and you could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It can happen, man. This world will make you think that because the first time you do it is usually the hardest thing. The first push up, usually the hardest push up to do. The first Uber ride when you work Uber, usually the hardest. The first anything to start is usually the once something get in motion and stay in motion. And you are Aborigine. You know what I'm saying? You are the ultimate. You were built for this. Yeah.
Right. That's a fact, bro. So listen, all love with everybody, man. I want to build with everybody. I can't wait to see y'all in May in DC. So let's keep building. Let's keep this energy up for the next 30 days, man. I'm gonna see if we can be disciplined enough to keep this positive energy and nothing but solution building and in nothing but positive inserts. All right. We're not gonna deal with the rhetoric or the debacle. We didn't give enough rhetoric and debacle attention for over the last 3 to 4 years, so we're going to try a different approach this year. So shout out to all the Aborigine people across the planet. Shout out to all the Aborigines in North and South and Central and conjoining islands of America. Uprise of the Aboriginal people around the globe. Shout out to my brother 111 Truth Searcher. Shout out to Natural X. Shout out to Darvis Baylock. Shout out to Rob Noxus. And shout out to all of the American Aborigines in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. Make sure y'all be safe, be aware, stay vigilant, stay dangerous. It's your brother Aboriginal Power, and we out.
Later.
Peace.
See my life has been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back. Got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know.
Before we go, I do want to make a special shout out to some of the people that did support the channel today. It just popped up. I almost got out of here without them popping up. Damn, my internet be fucking up. Shout out to Cassandra Zorn, who supported the channel before we left. Shout out to Cassandra Zorn. Make sure y'all support the channel too. If y'all want to support the channel, Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen. Shout out to Cassandra Zorn. Shout out to Fresh. Shout out to Dog Treats for the $10 Cash App donation. Shout out to Elijah D for the Cash App donation. He says, stay supporting the whole community. Shout out to Elijah D. He definitely supports the channel and always been supporting Big Aboriginal Power, and we appreciate it. It's much appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. We appreciate it, brother. Shout out to Elijah D. Shout out to William Wilson as well, a.k.a. Dreamer Wakes. He said, keep up the good work, Bap. Absolutely. Sometimes it get hard and I need you guys' help. So I'm glad you guys are here to help. So shout out to all the people that donated and supported the channel. I really appreciate the support. Make sure y'all support the channel if you haven't so on the way out. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace.
See my life has been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back. Got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it.